guys, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. My name is Shikha and I welcome you to my channel. I mostly speak about INFJ stuff on here. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you learn from it. I hope that you're able to become a better human being in general. I hope that you're able to reach your potential and fulfill what your purpose in life is, why you're here. In this video, I want to speak to you guys about how INFJs, I think I've spoken about this already, that we always have this music, this hum, this background music that's always playing in our head. Even right now, while I'm talking to you guys, there is some kind of background music in my head. Not the foreground music, not the stuff that's happening outside of us, but there's constantly a music, something backgroundy going on in our minds, and our hearts, and our bodies, and our spirits. That's the reason I think we can be so happy with ourselves, is because we have these imaginary worlds, these unimagined possibilities that are always present within us. Always, always. Whenever I'm walking around, I don't need people around me. I don't need anything around me, because I always have some kind of movie reel, some kind of music video, some kind of stuff going on in my head all the time anyways, right? And so when I'm walking through the world, I might be, I might say hello here and there, blah, blah, blah. But mostly I'm in my head, in that world that I've created in my head, that's beautiful world that I've created in my head, that is just full of possibilities, that anything can happen in that world, right? Not only that, because I've already spoken about this, but not only that, we always feel, and this is a really true thing for me, I always feel like the earth, the universe, this world is always singing to me, always speaking to me, always conversing with me. The wind that blows, just moves my hair. It makes me feel like, oh, the universe is saying hello to me. The sun that shines on my body and warms me up. Again, the same thing. The sun is saying hello to me. Hey, Shikha, how are you? So the birds obviously are speaking to us all the time. The trees, when the leaves rustle, they're speaking to us all the time. The brooks, the rivers, the oceans. Oh man, the oceans. The oceans are always speaking to us. The waves constantly saying, hello, 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 how are you? What are you doing? Tell me more about you. And so I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do these videos, but a lot of times I think when I do these videos that we sound insane. And maybe we are a little bit insane. I think we need to be a little insane in order to live in this world as an INFJ. But I totally believe that the universe is constantly speaking to me, constantly telling me stories, constantly telling me about all the different possibilities on this planet, all the different things going on this planet, constantly talking to me, constantly telling me how much it loves me, constantly in conversation with me, right? And so the universe is singing to me all the time. It's telling me that it loves me all the time. And that's why I love being alive right now, in this moment in time, because the universe loves me. It's constantly telling me, hey Shikha, how are you? How was your day? How was your sleep? What are you doing? Are you liking what you're doing? Blah, blah, blah. That's another reason I think that INFJs don't really need people around them. We don't need to have conversations with real people, because we're constantly talking, not only to ourselves. I talk to myself a lot. That's why I like living by myself, because otherwise people would think I'm crazy. But not only do I talk a lot to myself, but I talk constantly to everything. I'll constantly be talking to this bottle of mine. I carry her everywhere with me, and I'm constantly talking to her. Oh, are you full? How's it going? How's the water in there? Thank you for the water. Thank you for giving me water. Blah, 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 blah. Random conversations. I'm constantly talking to my MacBook. She is like... She's like one of my best friends. I'm constantly talking to her by journaling with her and talking to her directly. How's everything going? I feel like writing today. What do you think today's going to be like? Blah, blah, blah. The same thing when I'm walking around. I'll see a cat. There's lots of cats here. And so I'll talk to them, and I'll be like, how's everything going? What do you guys think? Do you think it's going to rain today? I think it's going to rain today. God. And I'll be walking around, and a leaf will rustle, or a leaf will fall on my foot, and I'll think to myself, oh, the leaf is saying hello to me. Hey, leaf, how are you? Where are you coming from? Kind of thing, okay? So I'm not going to say anything more on the subject, because you probably are going to think that I'm insane, but really, if you know an INFJ, this is how it goes in their head. This is how the world is playing out in their head. This is how this is how their world, their mind works, They're walking through the world, and they don't need you or any other people around them, because they already have a billion people in their head. They already have a billion possibilities and worlds in their head. They always have someone talking to them all the time. Even now that I'm doing this video right now, there's this river or brook that's underneath this yoga hall, and she's constantly talking to me, Hey, how are you doing, Shikha? How's everything? Oh boy. So yeah, so that's how our world works. That's how our brain works. And not only do we have music, but we have, alien worlds that we've created in our head. We have people that we've created, imaginary people that in our heads. We have the world, the universe constantly speaking to us. We have random inanimate objects speaking to us and talking to us all the time, that we're having conversations with. So really, an INFJ is never alone. And when people tell me, how do you spend so much time alone? I'm like, but I'm not alone. How can I be alone? There's always people around me in my head. There's always things around me all the time. There are always universe's messages around me all the time. And so how can I ever be alone? It's not possible. I'm always surrounded in my head, normally in my life, in this world. I'm surrounded by things, people, ideas, signals, signs, messages. So how can an INFJ ever be alone? It's not possible. So we can spend those. That's the reason we can spend 90 to 95% of our time alone, completely happy, because we're surrounded by things, surrounded by people, surrounded by thoughts, surrounded by ideas, messages, signs, signals, things, objects, so much stuff. How can I ever be alone? It's not possible. I'm never alone. I'm never alone, and that's why we're never unhappy being alone, because we're not really truly alone anyways, right? So why does it matter? It doesn't matter. You're never alone. You're always surrounded by people, and if not really by real people, then by people in your head. And if not by people in your head, then by inanimate objects. And if not inanimate objects, then the universe is speaking to you. There's always someone around us. So actually, a lot of times I'll feel overwhelmed by all the different things going on in my head, and that's why I won't be able to hang out with real people outside in this world, because I've already hung out with so many people in my head, and I'm exhausted. I can't do it. I already have had spent so much time with people in my head. I can't do more people. I can't do more people on the outside. And so that's why we spend a lot of time alone. Recovery, recharging, rejuvenating ourselves from these worlds that we've created in our heads, from these worlds that are surrounding us, from all these people and things and ideas that are surrounding us all the time. We're never alone. We're always surrounded. I hope this makes sense to you guys. I don't know if this is the case for you guys as well. I think it is. I feel like it's a very INFJ thing. And that's the reason we can spend so much time on our own. That's why I'm so happy being on my own all the time. I think that's why you guys are so happy being on your own. So again, let me know what you guys think of this video. Let me know what you guys think of the ideas that I've presented in here. And I can't wait to hear from you guys. Comment below. I'm always reading all your comments and I'm loving them. And if you guys, again, have any suggestions for future videos, let me know. If you guys have any feedback, let me know. And always be nice, yeah? Be kind. You need to bring more kindness and niceness to the world. Bye for now.